This for you. Too many mind.
Too many mind?
Mind
Watch
the
that thing,
people.
Andre.
Mind
Watch
the
it.
people.
Let him go, Andre.
Mind the enemy. Too many mind.
Yo, what's good, big dog? It's your boy Dre and Big A, and this is a Samurai Kennels follow-up to the live we was watching, or the live we was doing earlier today. What's good, Big A?
Hey, what's happening, man? You know what it is back in here like I left my wallet and keys, man.
Yeah, man, I'm actually checking out a pedigree on my phone right now from the great
hmm
brother Crockett Wilkins, and showing some love, man. Hey, Welsh, I'm about to put the link in the description, bro. We wrapping up. Basically, you didn't really get a lot of chance to get your information off yesterday, and there's a couple other kennels that hit me up today, so I said I would go live and do some more Q&A and stuff, man. And basically, if anybody got questions and stuff, just or answers or to give their own perspective, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all know how we do, man. We not no self-looking lollipop over here, man.
Right.
Yeah, we not with self-looking lollipop, so we share the road, we share the information and all that. Everything is everything, man. Murd Dog in the building, man. Murd Dog been coming through, blowing up their chat, man. We appreciate you. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in here, though. Yes, sir.
hmm
Let me get my phone ready. I'm gonna put the link in the description or into the chat. This was a kind of impromptu live. I didn't want to make it a big thing, But Murdoch, we
Yeah.
just want to get you wrenched up too. You've been coming through enough, man, that you should be a moderator. So we got you hooked up. Hey, my boy Crockett with the Samurai Kennels Army Fatigue shirt on. Man, I appreciate it, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, man, that means a lot that he's rocking our gear. You know what I'm saying? And we do
Yeah.
show love. Like, this is Schoolboy's gear right here. You know what I'm saying? From Mr. Garcia, and obviously our sponsor, Grit and Steel College and Leashes. Shout out to Brandon Phillips, man. Big salute to you, Brandon. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, Ty 602 from Phoenix. What's good, big dog?
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah, man. Just getting it in here, and getting it good, man. So anyways, while y'all getting in here, quick update. Digital Dog Show, January 31st. You can submit submissions all the way up to January 31st. I'm the judge. This is the one I'm a judge myself. And you know what I'm saying? Get your dogs in there. Entry is free. It's best male, best female. There is no color restrictions or anything like that. It's not like a fun show. It's just a points awarding show for what we're doing under the Shogun Unlimited umbrella. So for those of you who don't know, Shogun Unlimited is the LLC. Like that's like the umbrella for Samurai Kennels. That's the umbrella for all of my business endeavors. It culminates into Shogun Unlimited. And so we'll have the shows, we'll have the competitions, of course, the breeding, transport. It's all funneled through that entity. And for the Digital Dog Show, man, you know what I'm saying? Come out, support, do what you can. We still gonna continue to do Dog Man of the Year, Neo Dog Man of the Year. We'll still do Kennel of the Year. It might even come down to if we have multiple breeds that want to get involved now that we've kind of stepped away from the huddle and we got a new game plan. We might even have Pit Bull of the Year, Bully of the Year, German Shepherd of the Year, whatever, and based upon those who are active, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't give awards out if you're not active. Arrowhead Kennels in the building. Salute, big dog. That man? Your logo is fire, Arrowhead. That's nice, bro. Yeah, that's nice. That's dope. But yeah, man, we just getting everybody in the building, man. We're gonna kick it. My brother Elevated Kennels supposed to be coming in a little bit. He wanted to ask me some questions and stuff about the information I briefed y'all yesterday, and then I want to say Student for Life was gonna come back through and kind of chop it up about. And kind of finish up the live we did earlier got cut short because I had to let me rephrase that. My phone died. All right. My phone died, so the live got cut short earlier. And yeah, man. Hey, you said your daughter made that? Yo, put a price on it. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all do it for the love, man, but like that logo is fire. That's a shirt, that's a logo, that's a trademark, man. That's fire, bro. Yes, sir. Himmy James in the building. What's good, big dog? And Big A, what you over there eating on, cuz? Because I can hear you eating, cuz.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, hell yeah, I can hear your ass.
uh, nah, man, I'm fooling with this rotisserie chicken, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
the HEB, man.
yeah, man. Hey, I miss HEB, man. Here we got this thing called Fries out here in Arizona. It's not
Yeah,
missing HEB. It ain't rocking with HEB, man. But
yeah.
so yeah, so for those of y'all who were late or didn't catch the live yesterday, I made the announcement. I'm retiring from using the term American Pit Bull Terrier, specifically when I'm addressing my dogs, my lines that I breed. I'm moving in a new direction. The old yellow dog, I'm on a mission to make the old yellow dog its own thing. Uh, I'm on a mission to make it its own thing, and to all the glory and all the shame that comes with doing that, I'm gonna take the responsibility on that. That's my thing, And with that being said, I will be able to go live more often because I'm not going to be having to compete with the other great and knowledgeable YouTube channels that give you old school history. I'm giving you like the play by play of what I'm doing moving forward, and that's kind of the direction we're going with it, as well as the hunting, the camping, the hiking with your dogs. Just be an active lifestyle with the dogs, man. Keeping it fun, keeping it interesting, keeping it competitive. Hey, Big A, Hemi said Miss Yona's cut up nice. Yeah,
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 man. She got good genes, man. That's Saki daughter right there, man.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And but nah, man, like the whether it's his genes or not, man, Big A is working that dog and making her. That's why the person you put the person whose hands you put the dog into is just as important as the dog itself, man.
Yeah.
A great dog with somebody who is not gonna do anything with it is you're just gonna waste away,
Yeah.
What is that they say? They said, what happens to dreams deferred? They drop shrivel like raisins in the sun.
Yeah.
Big Croc Kid, what's good, big dog? I see you. I'm
Hey.
texting you and I'm on the line. What's good? What's good, bro? Salute. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Man, it's this top 10 channels thing, man. I know I'm about to get some hate and some smoke, but I don't care because I'm gonna give it to you the way the way that I do it. I'm gonna articulate it. I'm gonna give you statistics. I'm gonna give you qualitative and quantitative evidence as to what I think about the other channels. You know what I'm saying? They can feel free to give me the feedback too. You know what I'm saying? They can come through. And we do what we do with that, man. But it's I would like to think that still I could be like a very, very entry level channel for people that are just learning about bulldogging or internet dogging, whatever you want to call it. And they need an entry level. Some of you guys speak on a very, very articulate level that a new guy can't get into. They can't really get into, to the flow of things. But let me see. Wordless said, honestly, I think it's one of the best ways to protect and preserve the breed. The world really doesn't know what a bulldog looks like. Renaming it gets rid of all the. Yes.
Spot on.
Yes. 100%. And not only does it get rid of the BS, but because it's mine, I'm a gatekeeper. And
Yeah.
I truly believe that all the negative things that I've heard about some of those other dog men, it's too convoluted. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be a good bulldogger in the community because people will lie on you. People will genuinely lie on you, frame you, destroy your name because they feel like it's a competition. And the competition has always and should have always been about the dog. So that's why, like, everything I do, if you can't show it, I don't even want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you tell me your dog did something and you're a man of standards, I'm either gonna believe you or not believe you. But you know what I'm saying? Slandering the person is not gonna make the dog better or worse. Like I'm pushing that to the left. You know what I'm saying? The big dog Vad Kennels in the building, man. Salute Vad. You already know I'm an adamant follower of your channel. Your poise, your what's the word I'm looking for? Your outlook on things, man, is spot on, and a high level of respect for you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. If y'all not following this channel or any of these guys that got a channel, Arrowhead, Vad, Welsh got a channel. Yeah, man. Brother Dickie Foster even got a channel to be popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure y'all get on there. Like, it costs you nothing. Like, literally, that's what I'm talking about. Like, with the people that are gonna still rock with me, like, we support everybody that's giving out good dog talk, good dog knowledge, man. Like, that's not gonna change. But by separating myself from the pack, it's like, okay, what are they gonna say? You're not even a pit bull channel? Cool, I'm not. You know, you could look at it just like a bully channel or any other channel that would just be talking shit from the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Murdoch has a question. He says, Hemi said, we still know who the pappy is. Murdoch says, do you think more shows like the ADBA will help? Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think showing the dogs is hella fun. But I think that I've seen dogs that are not as pretty. And okay, the difference. I think that what the ADBA does and what the ADRI does and the SDR does, I think it's all beneficial to the breed. But this is where I think it hurts. I think that because there's only so many ways to show what the dogs can do, that a dog that's uglier but outperforms a better looking dog, the better looking dog is getting pushed to propagate their breed. Now, I think that form should follow function. And with that being said, breed your dogs for whatever function it is that you do, and then cultivate the best looking ones that can do what you want them to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they should be able to do both, look good and work good, you know?
Yeah.
And that's my opinion on that. But yeah, I do, like, to answer your question, I definitely think more shows like the ADBA will help. You know, South Bottom, if y'all not following South Bottom, brother Carrot Carter, he's throwing a show in February 15th in New Iberia, Louisiana. I think those private shows are way better, bro. Way better. Because it's like FUBU. It's for us, by us. Like, literally, the ADBA is big enough of a conglomerate that if you stop supporting them, they're not going to lose anything because people are always going to join them. They're already established. They have a good following. I'm still going to be an ADBA registered kennel. Like, I'm not trying to clean cut disconnect from the lines. What I'm going to start doing is when I come on like when I'm projecting my thoughts and my ideologies, that's where you have to separate what I'm doing from what is supposed to be being done. Yeah, man. Hey, man, Brother Crockett, I appreciate it, bro. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you too as well, man. And for all of y'all that send me messages, bro, like, you know, text me, hit me on Facebook, like, bro, I try my damnedest to respond to everybody, you know. And once again, that's another thing I like about it. By moving away from using the term pit bull, it opens up the door for me to talk about more things. Things that I'm other interests of mine that, you know, like I don't know. For example, I've seen channels where there's a channel that I like, and on his channel, his dogs run and play together on the beach, right? And these dogs, like, when I take you to the image of what I think a macho buck dog or mechanic buck dog should look like, his dogs are phenotypically perfect. But you'll get brothers from the community that be like, "Oh, those dogs is trash because they running and playing together." I'm like, personally, I don't care if they do that as long as they make him happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, what his dogs eat don't make my dog shit. So I hear a lot of people giving opinions about what they see other people, and I've done it too. I'm not perfect. I'm not absolved from it. I try to steer clear of it unless I'm using it for an educational purpose most of the time, though. It's typically not just shade just for the sake of shading somebody, right?
Right.
And so, Big A, I got diarrhea in my mouth, man. You go ahead and cook.
No, keep going. I'm listening, man.
Okay, so some of the questions that I've been asked already about starting a new breed and calling my dogs, just calling them outright Oyola dogs is, what is the standard? And honestly, man, like, my standard is just a good dog. And what a good dog is to me, you know, I haven't put this in writing or anything. Like, we're in infancy. But what a good dog is to me is, if y'all go to my community channel, my community page on Samurai Kennels, I posted a video, and on the video, a coyote just like that baseball field I was training in earlier in part one of this live. A coyote jumps the fence and literally goes after this dog that by the media was labeled a pit bull by the media. And the pit bull hauls ass, pretty much trying to leave his owner, and the owner has to scare the coyote off of his dog. That to me is not a good dog. You know, and I don't care what breed it is. That's not a good dog. You know, like I'm not gonna say like I expect a Chihuahua to go up against a coyote, but a dog, and his dog actually outweighed the coyote. It was a larger dog than the coyote. Make sure y'all check that video out on the community page.
Yeah.
It made national headlines, you know. And
I remember seeing it too.
Yeah, that dog did not represent the breed well. Let me pause real quick and give a shout out to one of our loyal members, our loyal followers, and one of my brothers, Hard Finish Kennels, man. Salute to you, brother.
Hey, Hard and Finish, man. What's happening?
Yeah. Hard Finish made a breeding with a good brother, another brother in the chat. If they care to share, they'll share. But if y'all know them personally, reach out to them. See if they let y'all behind the curtain a little bit and see what they got cooked up. But it was a great breeding, and I think it's gonna make some phenomenal animals that will definitely be able to do it all. And yeah, man, we talked to Mr. Garcia yesterday, so you got to catch that live. Mr. Garcia came through. You know, he kind of G-checked it to make sure it was on the up and up. There's some things, you know, that we disagree on, but we disagree like men. You know what I'm saying? Like men. And it was cool. It was really cool. But good dogs. One, the dog has to do what you want it to do. Like if you want a dog that's calm and it's not, the dog is not going to last in your program. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Hemi James, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know, I don't know him personally. A lot of times with the channels, because I've reached out to that channel before, and when I don't get a response, I don't get mad about it or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But if I reach out to a channel and they don't respond, or you know, I don't get the response I'm looking for, I just keep their name out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I was talking about, bro. But yeah, I'm really delicate with pulling people into my atmosphere, and I think he does great when I just watch from a distance, man. You know, yeah, maybe he thought that I was gonna do him like some of the other Pitbull brothers used to do him, and so maybe he's put up a wall, and that's exactly why I don't mess around with it. Yellow One in the building. Oh, see, Yellow One. I got a whole episode coming up. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek because of something Yellow One said, and I'm glad you came through this. So let me give y'all this, okay? And I need a couple of y'all to answer this in the chat, honestly, very, very honestly. Okay, when you look at a Doberman Pinscher, with you being a person that's involved in any kind of dogs, when you look at a Doberman Pinscher, what breeds would you say were taken? And if you know the answer, like you know the answer, but like what breeds would you say it takes to make a Doberman Pinscher? Because the breed was created in the 1890s. Okay, Rottweiler and what else?
I was just gonna say one. I know, so I don't want to say anything yet.
Okay, so Rottweiler, and then there was a couple Pinscher. Pinscher means terrier. It's German for terrier. A couple Pinschers crossed with a Rottweiler. Some people say German Shepherd is in there. Some people say that
Greyhound.
Greyhound. Yeah, they say an amalgamation of those dogs. Now the reason why I bring this up, Yellow One, is because back in the summer, at the time, because I was acquiescing to the community, I didn't say anything, and I was wrong for this. But Yellow One had a very, very hard battle that he fought, and I want to speak on it now. And these are the things that by separating myself and saying that we over here doing this, I can now speak freely. I'm free, y'all. It's like a genie with the little things came out with wrist. I'm free, and I can speak on it. So Yellow One had brought up a bulldog, and he gave his opinion based on anybody who sees a cross of two dogs can have their opinion, right? And so what he gave was, I'm not gonna say that, I don't want to make it a thing again and stir up some old shit, but I do want to say that I didn't say anything, but I had my opinions on it too. And this is my opinion because it's my life. And so when I look at a dog, even if I look at a mutt just on the street, typically if it's two purebred animals that are crossbred to make something different, you can typically look at it and kind of tell, like, okay, for that band dog right here, they probably crossed Presley the pit bull or that band dog. But this band dog right here, they probably crossed something a little bit heavier like English Mastiff or Philo or a Fila Mastiff to make this dog. You can see it. It's not an insult to say that you could see that. And so I just want to let you know the yellow one. Like I thought your argument was very valid, and I just never spoke on it because at the time there was so much drama going on. It would have just added to the drama, right? But definitely, I wanted to give you your props on that and let you know, like, these are the things we can now cover on the channel because I'm not bound to want a community standard. I'm making my own standard as I go, you know. And could I have done it in the pit bull world? Absolutely. It's so much easier to just be like, okay, my dogs aren't pit bulls. Now what? Now what are you gonna say? You know, oh, your dogs are curs. Cool. The term cur doesn't apply to old yellow dogs because they're not game dogs. Now what? You know, so it really disarms those who want to argue about semantics, and I really like that, man. Let me move on to Murdogs. Murdog is, and I want to say thank you, Murdog, and all of y'all who are commenting because once again, engagement pings YouTube that the audience likes it, and it sends us out to the algorithm more. So those y'all who comment, man, like I genuinely appreciate every single comment. Murdog asked if we had a show like the AKC shows, the average dog. What's it? The average dog in AKC shows is 100,000 a year. If we had stuff like that, don't you think? Yes or no? So this is the problem with that. And genuinely, I believe that yes, the average dog that makes it to that level is that. However, when a dog becomes that popularized, it definitely becomes more about looks, about what the trend is. And work is not a trend. Work is something that's constantly improved upon for its functionality, whereas those dogs are changed to a certain. Okay, so there's things that we would lose at if we took our dogs to their competitions right now, because when they say 18 inches at the withers, and we know that they're like the dogs we like to deal with can vary in height at the withers. Their weights can vary. The AKC is a lot more strict on your dog has to be at this height at the withers. Your dog's tail has to fall like a pump handle. It is very, very strict. And we know that the functioning American Pit Bull Terrier will never be that standardized. So yes, I agree that those dogs are highly valued, but also you're more worried about making sure their withers are 18 inches or 20 inches at the withers than you are about if the dog actually performs like the original breed standard. So I agree that yes, those dogs are very, very valuable for their look, but you have to value looks over function in that arena to be successful.
And pretty much like Bruce Lee said, man, like, you know, Bushido, you know, Bushido kind of like water, you know. It can be solid, it can be, you know, fit in a cup, it can flow like a river. So, you know, it's no, you know, limitation, you know, as to the direction it can go in.
Facts. And Brother Dylan said German pointer. Yeah, so yeah, I agree. And they also say Weimaraner was put into the Doberman too. He was answering that question about the Doberman. I'm getting caught up on there. Swamp Thing Melee in the building was good, big dog. Salute. Melee, I don't know if you checked the website, but you are the first person on our list for if we have a litter and you still want one. Melee, you've been such a supporter, man. Like, I'm gonna just say it. Like, I'll be honest. Like Melee, Dickie, like you're not paying for a dog for me, man. You might have to pay some transport fees. Hard and Finish. Pretty much a lot of y'all brothers, man. Like if you're interested in one and just seeing what one is like, an old yellow dog, and you don't mind having an old yellow dog in the yard with your pit bulls or whatever you breed, you know, holla at your boy. For those guys, if you're blue wrenched up now, like you're probably good. Like you can hit me offline and we can work something out, man. You know, but after this year, like each year, I'm cutting more and more people off. Like you can't come in and get the same deals that y'all know what I'm doing. Okay, y'all know what I've been doing. Y'all know what the dogs do. So you're gonna be safe. You know that I've been doing things with them that could cause them to be human aggressive. You know this, and because of that, and you have an understanding that I will trust you with the dog. But somebody that just comes in and wants to buy one, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably gonna tax them. It might be a $10,000. Like that video I made, $10,000 dogs. They might pay 10 grand just for a puppy because they don't know. So they're paying to cut the line. You get what I'm saying? Like they're paying to cut the line because they don't know what they're doing. I don't know them. I don't know what their intentions are. So you're going to pay and you're going to sign a liability waiver. And I'm still not registering it as an old yellow dog unless you become a adamant follower. You subscribe to the training methods that we use to make sure these dogs are safe and well kept. Like, if I don't know you, I'm taxing you, bro. You don't get the homie price, you know.
Yeah.
And if you're not active, the more active you are, the better homie price you get, because every view you give me helps me build revenue free for both of us. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it is what it is. Yeah, man. Let me see. Arrowhead says several breeds. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vad said Yellow's opinion was more than valid and share the same opinion about the dog you mentioned. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, and like I said, I think it was more of that wasn't the way it wasn't the conversation to go in that situation, and it kind of just you know, it's been a lot of that because you know with the Soros dogs, right? And this is why I had an issue. I'm gonna dial back to it, but I'm just giving my opinion on it. So with the Soros dogs, right, with the black and tans, I've always respected them because they were game. I don't care if there was something else in the mix or not. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't there to see the breedings done. I don't know what was done with those dogs. All I know is that they were consistently performing to the standard of the breed. And if performance is the judge, why does it even matter? None of y'all, I ain't gonna say none of y'all, I, to this day, don't know what Red Boy's real pedigree is. But I love Red Boy dogs. I don't care what his real pedigree is. Like, no matter what he was, everything that came after him was good. That's all I care about. And I think that the culture's gotten so caught up in pedigrees that it's like, hey, I got the purest of this, I got the purest of that. I don't give a shit what you got the purest of. What can it do for my program? And I'm not saying for anybody else. I'm saying for my program, you know I train dogs. What does that pureness do for my program? And if it doesn't help my program, it doesn't matter to me. You know, I get pedigrees all the time. Like I dissect probably 100 pedigrees a day that are sent to me. And the first thing I do is I go look at the man behind the dog and see what his program is about. And if it doesn't align with conditioning easy, like, and when I say easy, okay, my dogs genuinely, I could just change their diet and they would be fit enough to go to a show and be competitive, right? My dog's condition really easy. I can just hand walk them and feed them adequately and they'll look good.
Yeah.
You know, they will look good. And
that's a fact.
Let me read some more comments, man, because Yellow going in. And Yellow, I apologize. Like I said, Yellow, I genuinely apologize. I've never heard you make an argument and not have receipts. And at the time, I was into a lot of channels myself, so I didn't want to just jump off the porch because I was like, man, like, what I don't want to do is make it a war. I actually want the drama to be over with because it takes away from the dogs. And I was talking to a brother earlier, and he was, you know, there's some drama going on right now with two channels, both channels I follow and respect both of the channel guys. But this is what happens. My goal, I've told y'all a million times before, this is a business. Let me let Supreme here, y'all. Brother Supreme Excellence, welcome to the stage, brother.
Hey,
What's the word?
Elevator's trying to get in too.
He is?
Yeah, he wants the link.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to him. But let me hit y'all with this information right here real quick, Supreme, for y'all go in. So what ended up happening was, damn, what the fuck was he talking about? Oh,
that's why
with the drama. Okay. So this is the thing I want y'all to realize. I go out of my way to avoid drama for this reason. Y'all see this? I didn't pay for this. It's sponsored. You know what I'm saying? I have sponsors now. And so some of the negativity and stuff, like, okay, you have to decide with your channel what it is you want your channel to be. I want my channel to be a safe space where we can talk about dogs, compete. And if you're talking junk, it needs to be able to be backed up by your dog on my channel. Like, if you say your dog better than Saki, okay, what are we competing at? Okay, let's go. You know what I'm saying? But what happens is I want sponsorship for my channel. I want free dog food. I want free leashes and collars. You know what I'm saying? These are the things I want. And that drama scares away the sponsors. Because honestly, at this point, it's extremely easy to get monetized on YouTube, but it's extremely hard to get your channel to blow because everybody's realized that it's doable. It's an achievable thing. 10 years ago, I never thought I was monetized on YouTube. So to keep sponsors, I have to keep my channel at a certain level where a brand is not going to be embarrassed by my behavior and for me to be a spokesperson for their brand.
Yeah, and that's why we always do business first. Business first, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Murdoch, salute. Oh, let me get this thing to Supreme. What's good, big dog? How
Yeah.
was church?
Man, church was awesome, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was in that gym paying attention. I
Yeah.
got touched, it moved me. I learned the
Yeah.
lesson. Before I went to church, I asked God to let me learn. Go and let me learn what I'm supposed to learn today. And
Mm.
he did that for me.
Yes,
So,
sir.
and the pastor, he a young guy. He nice. The family go there. It was good, man. Now I'm chilling with the brothers, Bulldog Brady Bunch.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Elevator about to come through. So I just sent him the link. Talking to
Okay.
City, what's good, big dog? Uh, yeah, man. Mert said the other day I tried to buy a pup off his blood, and the guy wanted to charge him $2,500. Man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Hey, y'all, check out that logo for Elevated Kennels, man. Man, that logo is fire. Watch
Yeah.
out now.
Posted it. Wordless. What up, bro? Hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Merry Christmas, Mert dog. Merry Christmas, Crockett. Welsh, salute, bro. Hey, so if y'all know what I'm scrolling up this on my iPad right now. I'm scrolling, catching up on the messages. I'm way behind. Like, yeah, man,
Yeah.
y'all active today.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have nice confirmation, brother. Brother Dylan, let me rinse you up. Yeah, let me get back in the chat and rinse some of y'all up. Supreme and Big A, y'all go ahead and cook, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
Big A,
man.
what you been up to today, man?
Shoot.
Oh man,
At the barbershop chopping some heads, man.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know. You know. Last Christmas cuts in. And I'm back at the casa. Gotta do some cleaning, yard cleaning, gotta clean the garage and you know, that way.
pause, y'all. Hold on, real quick. I just shouted the brother out. He's here, brother Carrot. We
Okay.
support you and we appreciate you. If there's any way that the Shogun Army can support you, man, we coming through there, man. We actually want to use your show to be our meet and greet. So if y'all said y'all wanted the Shogun Army brothers to get together and meet up, that's a good spot to meet us. You know what I'm saying? I won't be a vendor there, but we'll just come through and show love, man. But yeah, I'll probably pull up a Big A. 601 is closer, so he'll be coming from the east side. I don't know if Big Hill's gonna make it, but if he do, you know what I'm saying, we can get him a haircut that actually works for him. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I shout out to South Bottom in the building, y'all. If y'all can make it to New Iberia,
Yeah.
Louisiana, please come out and support.
That LA, man, that real LA, that Louisiana, man.
Oh, wait.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What the weather
Yeah.
like down there?
It man, it's hotter than a fat hole in a pepper patch down here, man. It's hot, bro. It's warm. It's
Yeah.
warm.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Crockett, what up, bro?
Yeah, man. But so that's what's going on. So Brother Elevator is gonna come on here, kind of do like Schoolboy. That he's got questions that he genuinely wants to ask, and so I'll be doing live Q&As because this is a new thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's different. People want to know about it because I think other brothers want to do the same thing. You know, some people want to go their own way, and you know the research has been done. We'll share their information.
Yeah.
Also, Brother Carrick, I met him in person at the pig picking, man. It was cool, man. It was genuine. I felt nothing but genuine energy from the brother, man. Like that's what I like. That's why I do like the in-person shows because you know, like Walnut, PA. You know, he saw me, he pulled me to the side. Hey, Dre, you know what I'm saying? What's up on Walnut, PA? You know, when I was up here at the Hinesville Classic up in Taylor, Arizona, you know, it was some brothers out there that knew who I was. And I didn't know who they was, and they pulled up on me like, "Hey, man, ain't you Samurai?" I'm like, "Oh shit," you know what I'm saying? I need, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? But it was all love, you know. It was all love.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was all love, man. And that's another reason why I do this internet beef and stuff, man, because like I can pull up at the show and it's all love, and it feels good, man. Brother Heart Finish was there, bro. I got to lay hands on two of his dogs, man, and really see the product that that he's looking at his product, man. So I know the breeding that him and Welsh made. Oh shit, I don't let it out. But him and Welsh made a breeding, and the product they put together, I've laid hands on those dogs. It makes a difference when you can actually see the dog in person and go, okay, like, yeah. Like, that's what I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm getting.
You got a chance to see that Brennel male Art and Finish got? That's my favorite one. You got
that Smoke. Smoke actually won the most shows this year. Him and Gasco tied right now. So So that's King Smoke. Yeah, and it's crazy because I can name some of y'all dogs just from seeing them on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So when I see them in person, it's like, damn, like, you know, like it's like when you see a Lamborghini on TV, and then you at the beach or something, or you pull up at a nice fancy motel, and you finally see the person, like, yo, like that shit is nice. Like, it's really like that. It ain't just the angle, you know. Man.
Beautiful dog, man.
Yellow One said, Dre, you looking to add other stock and to continue the development of your? Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like if I don't outcross, and I plan on using strictly American Pit Bull Terriers for my thing, right? But if I don't get some fresh blood, I will fuck up what I already have. Like I can't just stay where I'm at. You'll definitely see some Joe Woodle blood is 50% of my blood, right? So I definitely will be line breeding with other Joe Woodle dogs. You know, I got the Longs weirdo and stuff like that. But so I can go Joe Woodle, and I can definitely go Santos dogs. Fat Bill, you know, he got that Bolero stuff. That's something I can add because even though I don't have the same strand, it's already there. You know what I'm saying? The same lines are already. I can line breed off of that stuff and continue to keep the same personalities. You know, keeping the Bully Son dogs and keeping the Eli dogs in there that make the old yellow dog do what they do. Speaking of Fat Bill, hey, Fat Bill in the building, big dog. Hey, what's good, big dog? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, Fat Bill said he looking forward to the Friday night party. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, let me tell y'all this too. So I'm having surgery on January 6th. These boys done fucked up and gave me Valium to take before I go in for my surgery. You know what I'm saying? To help put it in my system before the thing. So I'm gonna be high. Legal, lawful. Lawful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That stuff make me nauseous, man. I don't like fooling with it at all.
Yeah.
With the volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't really. When I was younger, I used to, man. In the younger days, we really wasn't pill heads. We would mess with like the volumes. The Vicodins. I mean, the Vicodins. When we was younger, we would mess with like the Vicodins. But now today's age, bro, the way people be messing with these pills, man, it's just, man, bro. I be like, man.
Yeah, now I was never like a real pill popper at all. I'm talking about from the doctor. Like the doctor prescribed that stuff to me, made me nauseous. I'll take it once and that's it.
Yeah, man. Brother Dickie Foster in the building, man. Salute to you, Dickie. He said 30% on the phone is gonna die. I'm glad you're here while you are here, man. Bill says, hello, how are you, Samurai Bill? I am rolling. I feel good, man. I'm actually about to have Supreme and Big A hold it down for me. I'm gonna give me a shot of some Jim Beam and some Coca-Cola. Yeah, it's cheaper than Jack. And some Coca-Cola, and I'm chilling out, man. I got one work day this week, and then I'm off for the rest of the week, man. And it is all good. It's all good, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hemi said, do a show then. So honestly, at the community center here, I can rent out for about $200. And honestly, for about $1,200, I can throw a really nice show here. The thing is, I find it really difficult to get brothers to travel out west. On the East Coast, the states are a lot more compressed, and I think the East Coast throws the better shows, man. I think the East Coast throws the better shows. Like, and I'm just being honest. Like, I don't want to spend $1,200 and have only 50 people show up. I need at least 150 people to show up, so I can get vendors out there. Like I told you, I have a friend. He's Hawaiian. He owns a Hawaiian food truck, so he would come out there and he gives back to the community. He has a couple of NFL players that a couple of collegiate players at the University of Arizona. He's there. What's that thing called where the college players can get paid? Yeah. So yeah, and he has a catering deal with the University of Arizona, so he caters for the players there. So, you know, I could get some of those players to come out and get their community hours in volunteering with us. And we can make a really good show. Like it's more of a matter of I don't have faith in the community just yet to throw a show and know that it's going to have a good turnout. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so wordless, that Johnny Walker Black. My only issue with the Johnny Walker stuff, man, is it's really smoky. But when I came out of Afghanistan, that was the first drink I had. I got the Johnny Walker Blue, and yeah, man, it was all right, bro. That was all right. Yeah, man. I'm excited though. Like I'm excited for everything that God has given us. I'm excited for it, and I couldn't be more thankful. You know what I'm saying? Like the community. My real community is here now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all here, y'all coming through the chat, y'all watching the videos, y'all are giving knowledge to people like Sister Sarah that I did the interview with on Friday night. Like genuinely, she watches our show and she gets energy, information, knowledge, and just like support by seeing real Bulldoggers do what y'all do. Like, you know, her first dog was her poodle, you know. She had a stroke. She revealed it in her interview. I'm not telling her business. She didn't openly tell on the internet. She had a stroke. She got a pit bull. She saw the strength of the dog, and the strength of the dog made her want to get stronger. And that's the reason why I wanted to bring her on the channel and highlight her story, because it was such a motivational and inspirational story. And so,
man. And she kind of was thrown into the whole situation as far as with the dog and didn't know what she was getting into and all of that, man. Yeah.
Hey, but it's funny how women are better at taming, not only training, but taming this breed of dogs than us.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny. Hey, I growing up watching how my mama tamed them. She wasn't playing. I'm like, well, okay. I'm like, if she could do it, I could do it.
Yes, sir. And brother South Bottom, that's I appreciate the support, man, because you've done something like that not everybody can do. You know, the Heinzel Classic, it took Howard Heinzel to create the Heinzel Classic out here, and then JB Click and a couple of other guys that rolled with him when he was alive kept it going after he passed. You know, I didn't know nothing about these West Coast dogs. I'm sorry, but like these Patrick dogs are running it out here, running it. You know. Hey, say what you want to about Pat Patrick as a human being, but his dogs are prevalent in Arizona. You know, I feel special when I go to the shows because my dog is one of the only dogs that ain't a Bolio looking or a Tombstone looking dog. You know, let me let Brother Elevated in the building.
Yeah, I like that. Y'all do got, man, I ain't seen no Chicago shows, and I don't know how long. But yeah, East Coast, them states all compacted together, so it don't take nothing but 2-3 hours to get 2 states over. But yeah, them out west states wide, long. But if you take that drive, even if you don't at a certain point of how long it takes for you to get to that show, it really don't matter if you win or not. Cause look how long it took for you to prepare for that show, and look how long it take you to drive.
Yeah.
Let's say you do a whole 8-week keep, and then it take 13 hours to get there. And then you got all your homies. All your homies gonna be there. Do it really matter if you win or not? You know your dog look good. You finna take pictures with your homies and y'all dogs. That's all that matters.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's big. And I'm not gonna lie, man. The further you have to travel for a show, the more you want to come back home without your hands empty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was 30 hours for me to get to Carolina. I didn't even bring a dog, but if I would have went there and didn't win anything, man, I would have been salty. I'd have been real salty. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to the shows that give trophies for the person that traveled the furthest. That's actually a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like at the show I went to in Houston, they had a trophy for the person that had the greatest distance traveled from their home to the show. So, you know,
that's okay.
Yeah.
That don't make you feel like when you were a kid and you get the participation trophy. That don't get that.
Nah. When you drive 30 hours, that was work. Because, you know, I know dogs that don't get car sick on a short 1 or 2 hour drive, but you put them in a car for 16, 20 hours at a time, man, that could change the whole dog's demeanor could be different by the time you get to that show. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. But shouts out to Snowman coming through.
Snowman.
Wordless. I heed your caution. Brother Elevated, what's good though?
That shit helping my buddy back out my driveway.
Yeah.
You got to cross through the creek and shit.
Yeah. So but yeah, so Elevated things squared away. But yeah, he wanted me to come on the live and just chop it up, do some Q&A and stuff. So once he gets settled in, he's ready to go, man. We're gonna kick it off, and do our thing, and then we get out of here. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. It is Sunday, like I said. Supreme and Big A, can y'all do me a favor though? Can y'all hold it down for me for just a second while I go?
Go get your refreshment, brother. Yes, sir, man. I hope everybody having a good Sunday, man. Dogs fed.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though. My heart heavy today, y'all. My heart heavy. The Bears took another L at home.
Oh man.
I think I'm
a Bears fan?
I'm officially finna flip to the Bills. I've been a secret Bills fan for the past 3 years.
You one of them?
Yeah, I'm
man, get down and stay down, man. Don't jump.
Bro, I've been a Bears fan my whole life, bro, and it been nothing but disappointment, bro.
Hey man, I hate
Nothing
to break
but
it to you,
disappointment,
man.
bro.
Hey, if you was only alive in '85, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I was alive when the coach did that to us, Peyton Manning.
Yeah, man.
So
What you been doing with your dogs lately?
Man, low key, I ain't really been doing too much of nothing. She due to come back in heat in March, so I've been really just feeding her good and getting her ready to take her back and get her bread this time. First time it really ain't work out too good. She need to be courted, She need the hotel suite with the Marvin Gaye playing next time. So I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
And
Hey, student for life.
Salute, my brothers.
Hey.
Salute, brother.
Yes, sir.
How y'all been, man?
Salute.
Man, I thought I was gonna be tapping in a whole lot sooner, but everybody trying to get that little last minute Christmas shopping, that turned into a disaster.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be sneaking into the stockings. My wife got stockings for everybody at the house. I'm gonna be sneaking in there and stealing some of that candy out there tonight.
I'm with you.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, I think that's an awesome idea to push that old yellow dog breed forward, man. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I love about it is, it's being backed by responsible people. So, I think a lot of people's concern was, what if one of the old yellow dogs does something bad in the media? It's gonna reflect on the pit bull.
Yeah.
So I think that, like, the from the start of it, it's always been based around building better people who building better dogs.
Yes, sir. And one of the things I'm looking forward to in the future, Brother Student for Life, is the K9 Good Citizen and these low-level competitions, making sure that the dogs are certified by multiple governing bodies, not just by myself. You know what I'm saying? To really make it work.
Yep.
Showing up.
I was looking into some different FCI. Showing up.
Yeah, showing up. Good.
You got Yellow One in the building with them amazing looking pups.
Yeah. Hey, Brother Crockett just sent me some pup videos too, man. Crockett, if you cool, I'll share them on the show. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's releasing them to the public. He might, but they're some good looking dogs, man.
Yeah, they definitely showing their ancestral background, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Hey, I saw that video clip. I saw that news clip of that coyote running down that quote unquote pit bull. That was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. And And that right there was mislabeled by the media too. Don't call my
No
dog.
doubt.
Don't do that to the breed. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to the
No.
breed either.
I must have missed that.
The bully community would be ashamed if somebody called it a bully. You know what I'm saying?
What exactly was it though?
So it's on my community page. It's the person is at a baseball field just like I go to, and a coyote jumps the fence and goes after this quote unquote dog. You just say dog, and the dog squares off with the coyote and hauls ass and leaves the owner to save the dog from the coyote.
That Joe looked like it might have had some.
That was a pet bull.
I don't think it was no bull in there at all, man. That thing had some sight hound in it the way it was trying to haul ass.
It was just a pet. It was just a dog. Like, it's just a dog, and not even a good dog. Like to me, a good dog at least runs to the owner. This dog hauled ass.
Hey,
This dog hauled ass.
Student for Life, I think it's your mic, man. It's got like a lot of background.
Okay, let me see what I can change up here. I'm gonna mute up for a second.
Okay.
Shut up, you a fool, bro. Shut up said somebody said it was a nanny dog. That boy.
Wow.
That boy
Hey.
is good.
Hell no,
Wow.
a nanny dog will whoop the shit out of a coyote over a kid. So
Yeah. You know, it's another clip I got to share with y'all too. So with all these so-called protection dogs, they did a special, and what they ended up doing was they had a random person break into the house just to see if the dog would actually do anything, and all the dogs failed except for these little chihuahuas. You know, these little chihuahuas. And I was like, man, that you know, but it was what's up?
On the flip side, then it's another video where in real life, a intruder tried to break into this dude's house, and his dogs I'm talking about mauled him to death, pulled him out, had him outside the front door. They went back in the house and sat there and just stayed there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I see that one.
Yeah.
But get this one. Big A sent me one. It was a pet bull, you know, a little blue pet bull. The guy breaks in the house. The dog runs and jumps out the window.
Oh yeah.
Out the window. I was like,
Yeah.
man, come on.
he really didn't want one.
Like you said, man, not only is that dog not going to defend you, he ain't even trying to defend his damn self.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't know if I want that dog.
Did y'all, anybody seen that video clip of that black and tan coon hound that was hanging on to a bear's ass and the bear was climbing up the tree with him?
That was a plot hound.
Okay, yep, you're right. My bad,
Yeah,
plot hound.
that was a plot hound, and yeah, them dogs are badass.
But hold on, let me give y'all this though. Elevated. Tell them why you know so much about the plot hound.
I grew up where the plot hounds were created. I know people with the last name Plot.
Oh man, that's something special, bro.
They come from Jonathan Creek in Maggie Valley, North Carolina.
Okay. How old is that breed? If you don't mind me asking about.
I think 1800s, early 1800s.
Okay.
I'll tell you exactly.
That's fairly recent.
Yeah, I mean they're. I think it might have been like 1810 or something. He come here with like 9 plot hounds from Germany.
Got you.
That's whoever driving on the couch.
Hey fellas, look. To cut out the background noise, each person mute your mic while the other person is talking. Do me that favor.
Yeah, that definitely makes it a whole lot quieter.
Everybody don't get quiet shit. You know what
I did a commercial break on this motherfucker.
And we'll be right back after.
Must include a frontal view of the dog, get the best one you can, a side view of the dog, best angle possible, a proof of scissor bite and healthy teeth and gums, a video of the dog walking to demonstrate proper gait. Gait is the movement of the dog to ensure that it is light and springy as the American Pit Bull Terrier should be. Then you can finish off the video by showing your dog doing any types of work that you want to set it apart from the other competitors in the show. Thank you for watching and enjoy the next digital competition.
Hey, Dre, before I forget, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Go ahead.
You should add one more thing in there. They should have to grab the back skin above the ass and pull it up and then let it go and see how fast it drops.
Yeah, we can add that specifically for the condition show, best condition.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
because a lot of people be having some dry ass dogs. I've seen that video, that one on Facebook.
That's elevated kennels with the cow motion sickness noise. Now that's Doodle for life.
Yeah, I muted mine just now.
Yeah, that's Doodle for life with the background. Yeah, it's
Okay,
that
okay.
That's
Yeah.
that driving.
Somebody get out the bass and start playing drums. We'll just make music with it.
Hey, elevated. Sure enough said, what part of NC are the Plot Hounds from?
Jonathan Creek in Maggie Valley, North Carolina.
Copy that.
Right where I'm from. I grew up on Jonathan Creek.
Now what's their strongest trait? What's their best thing they known for?
Well, they tree bear, so grit and determination.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I know a lot of guys that will cross that into their stuff and won't tell you because the Plot Hound is a very, very durable dog. And like my homeboys that run hounds, all their hounds are crossed with Plot Hound. You know, it don't matter if it's blue tick or just a regular old bloodhound, they'll cross Plot Hound in there to give them some grit.
When I say grit, I mean they'll get in too close for comfort and they'll grab the bear by the face. There'll be about 4 or 5 Plot Hounds that have hold of the bear.
What's those other hunting dogs? The
Walker.
What'd you say? The blue. What's the name of it? The
Blue
Ridgebacks. The Ridgebacks. Could you cross a Ridgeback with a Plot Hound?
I mean, as long as it was a male and a female, you can cross anything. But I don't know what you get.
I'm saying, like, because I've seen them on the hunt before. What those hunt? Those Ridgebacks?
It would all depend on the cross. Would just depend on which one's the male and which one's the female and what you're looking for. If it was a Ridgeback female, you get more Ridgeback like puppies. If it was a Plot female, you get more Plot like puppies.
Okay.
Yeah,
crosses like that. Well, crosses like that, they typically depend on which one's which sex. Like
say that again.
If say a pit bull female breeds to some mutt, some of them puppies is going to come out and you won't even know they got mud in them. But then say the female was the mutt and a pit bull bred it, you wouldn't hardly see the pit bull. They'd be long haired as hell and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
I give you that. I'm sorry.
Well, that's why, like, when I do Mason to Sissy breedings, that's why it clicks. She's a staff and he's a pit bull. So when I do it, I get some badass dogs because Mason's tighter bred than her, so his genetics are stronger, but she still throw her type.
Okay. Yeah. You in the lab coat with it.
Well, I got a lot of hate for that, but it was very thought out. It wasn't just some stupid shit I did.
Right.
Hey, so check this out, y'all. I Googled the Ridgeback just to give y'all, because I knew this, but I wanted to make sure. So Google answers everything.
okay. Yeah.
Question asked, what were the Rhodesian Ridgebacks, originally used for? First answer, they were originally bred to pursue lions. So yes, they are bay dogs, but they're whole dogs too. They will not just bait them, they will engage them. And the Ridgeback is a large dog. Now my fear with crossing that to a Plot Hound, and let me caution y'all this, the Ridgeback is also a Superman aggressive dog. Like they are super aloof to people they don't know. And I'm just letting y'all know this from the few people I met with Ridgebacks. Like they don't do protection work with them because the dog is really, really civil. And when I say civil, that means they look at a human like a prey target. That's kind of dangerous. I also caution people with the Tosa Inu, the Japanese fight dog is like that too. They will kill you, and they're physically capable of killing somebody who cannot defend themselves adequately. So be careful.
Time out. Hold on. Flag on the play. All right, check this out. So you saying how unstable they are, right? But how come the pit, you know what I'm saying, the American Pit Bull Terrier gets all of that rap, you know, and they are more liable to go off, you know, off the Richter and do anything, you know, causing physical harm to any human body with the snap of a finger. For
The
real.
reason a Ridgeback ain't really like that old of a breed that's been owned by a lot of people. That it probably the earliest they come here was in the 70s. They were on a little island and they all did natural selection, and the Ridgeback was a product of that, from my understanding.
Gotcha.
Now, see,
Yeah.
like the difference in a Ridgeback and a Plot Hound is a Ridgeback sees and tracks, a Plot Hound scents and tracks. He tracks by scent.
Okay.
He don't have to see the coon first to tree it. He can smell where the
Okay.
coon's been, and he might catch the coon in the tree already and be raising hell at it. By the time you get there to shoot it out, he's still standing there raising hell at it because he smelled it, not because he's seen it.
Right.
Yeah.
We hunt with walkers a lot around here. Tree and
Yeah.
Walker coonhound. Man, they're like they're like bulldogs. They're not a big, tall hound. They're smaller, but there's nothing like them. They'll fight a coon like you'd expect a bulldog to do.
Yeah.
And so, with your question, Big A, I think we all know that the American Pit Bull Terrier. I think the greatest thing is when one of them is set to a task, it's like a heat-seeking missile. It's going to complete the task, man. And so, understanding that level of responsibility with a dog that can do what it can do, and that size of a package is extremely showed up as a fool. It's extremely. You have to be responsible with it, man, because the dog, also the pain tolerance of the American Pit Bull Terrier is unmatched by any other breed, man. That literally, I had a Malinois that I trained to do protection work, and was it easier, or was the dog more predisposed to doing protection work? Yes. When I started doing courage tests on that dog, you know, you got a baton and you're checking the dog to make sure that it's not going to give up the fight. And that dog would whimper. That, you know, depending on how much pressure I put, that dog would whimper. The American Pit Bull Terrier is not going to do that. He's going to bite you hard.
That Mal put the cur in courage.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, you know, like the courage test it's designed to see the threshold of the dog, and they'll all break. Just like I said, they'll, like, you know, I think it was Mountain Man that said they'll all cur out. Some just take longer than others. Maybe it was Mountain Man, maybe it wasn't. Don't quote me on that. But what I'm getting at is there are a lot of other breeds that are they're easier and more predisposed to doing it and can do it at a higher level. Yes, but I truly believe if my dog had a knife in his lung, he would continue to keep the assailant at bay until I could get whatever weapon I needed to defend myself and my family and my dogs, right? And so I don't, from dealing with the Corsos, and like I told y'all earlier, the video, I got bit by a presser, but I could hit a presser in the right spot and that presser would cur out. I know it.
Yeah.
You know, are there members of the breed that their drive outweighs their pain tolerance? Absolutely. But I worked 20 presses that day. When I was in that red suit, I worked 20 presses that day. And out of the 20 presses, I would say 2 of them, you know, so that, what is that, 10%? 10% of them, I think, really would you couldn't stop them without killing them. The other 90%, I think, would quit.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on just a second. So this just in. Let me blow it up real quick on the screen, y'all. So just so y'all know, show up at the South Bottom Kennel Show. I just got a message that says that they are doing a raffle for a free pup. Well, not a free pup, but you got to buy raffle tickets, honestly. But Brother Crockett is sponsoring a raffle for a pup at the South Bottom Show. So if you come there empty-handed, you might leave with something good. You know, and I wanted to stop and make sure we announce that. So you can't participate if you ain't there. You know, you can't participate.
How much is a raffle ticket?
You got to be there to know. You got to be there to find out.
Oh, and got you.
That's February 15th in New Iberia, Louisiana.
Yeah, February 15th in New Iberia, Louisiana. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And
what all registries is that show being sanctioned by?
So South Bottom accepts all registries, which I think is kind of dope. So you get in there and compete. We're not bound by what registry we're affiliated with. Take your dog out there and get active. Take your dog out there and get active. Yes, sir.
Shit, I believe I'm showing up for Jarvis. I hope so.
Yeah, man. Elevate, you gotta produce dogs I really like, man. That Kaiser dog, man. Like dogs like that. That's the kind of stuff I won't cross into my stuff, man. That Kaiser dog is Mason too. Mason gonna thicken up my blood, man. If y'all ain't seen it, if y'all haven't seen the Elevated Kennels Yard Tour video, go check it out, man. It's at 5,000 views right now. So go check it out. You can see the dogs for yourself.
We got another one coming out the end of February.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I had to move after the flood. I had to move all my dogs and everything.
You back? Are you going back to the same spot or no?
No, I'm staying here.
Okay.
I had already been
better over there.
It's a little more work.
Oh, okay.
My dogs are set up like mountain mans now. They were in a football field.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying.
So
Wordless said, do they got a bite suit in 4XL? I would put one on. Sounds fun as hell. Yeah. So
yeah. All right.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Let me be real with y'all about the bite suit. And this is another reason why.
Please.
This is why I want to share with y'all about a bite suit. One, I like a looser bite suit because it's more fabric for the dog to bite into. The next time I get one, it's going to be a size too large. One, it allows me to have other friends of mine put on the suit when I don't want to wear it, and it gives me a lot larger of people that can wear it. You know, a smaller person can wear a larger suit, but if I wear a suit that's too small, my wrists and hands are exposed. But let me tell y'all this: when I talk about mouth, I'm talking about mouth not from the perspective of seeing a dog in the box with mouth. I'm talking about being bit by a Rottweiler, a Presa. I've never been bit by a Dogo before, so I can't tell you what it felt like. But taking 20 different Presas that day, there were 3 or 4 of them, and I was like, you know what? Like, you don't have enough money for me to spend another day in this suit getting certified to get bit by that dog again. And that's what I consider mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have enough money. Like, you can't, with what you're giving us, because typically when you go to a decoy camp, it's 2 days or a week, however long the camp is, and you pay to go to this camp, right? And so when you go to these decoy camps, you pay to go to these camps, and you're getting certified for whatever registry, like, you know, if it's PSA or Schutzen or IGP, whatever it is, you're paid. Like the training decoys, they typically put you on mature dogs. And one of the things about Old Yeller dogs, they have to have what's called a bite pressure compliance, which means when they bite you, they have to bite hard enough that it's going to stop a grown man in his tracks. It's going to seize up your central nervous system, just like a taser. Yeah. So when I speak on mouth, that's where I'm coming from with my understanding of mouth is from being bitten by specific breeds and things of that nature. So when you say you put on when you say you would put on a suit, I'm dark skinned and I was bruised. You know,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're looking for close bite.
Yeah, like that stuff is gonna hurt. Yep. I know. Yeah.
That brindle Presa that bit me broke skin through the suit. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that is not a good time, man. Let's get it done and get it over with quick.
It's pretty much gone. Oh, there's part of it right there. Yeah, so when that tricep bite, like it left a cut. I don't know if y'all can see that right there, but it left a cut right here. That's a tricep bite from a Presa.
Through the suit.
Imagine what it's gonna do to pure skin.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. That's what I'm trying. Yeah, that's not a good time to meet, man. Go and throw that suit on and give me some feedback on and tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So once again, man, like if y'all want to put on the suit, absolutely fine. But I would, if I'm taking bites all day, I prefer a soft mouth dog. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people that bring their Labrador retrievers out there to get them tested to see if they'll bite. That's fine, and it is fun. I love it, but I'll tell you what. A lot of the other decoys, they were smoking weed or doing whatever kind of things they do before they got in the suit. So they, you know, they were in there. I was sober. I had a sober mind when I was getting bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, bro, like a sober-minded person, after about 5 good bites, really, really good bites, I was pretty much like, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Let's get it over with. Come on.
You know, like if I hadn't paid my money, I wouldn't have gone. But it was a great experience. I learned how to catch dogs without giving them spinal compression. I learned how to skeeve, which is, you know, rolling to make the dog, force them to miss. It builds frustration in the dog. These are things I learned in that forum. And you take it with you. It's a skill you take with you, and you can really help people develop. But shout out to Brother Carrot. He said he liked how I worded that about his show. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, Crockett, like when it comes to getting bit, I prefer paper mouth because all dogs with teeth their bites will break skin that will hurt. I've been bitten by Chihuahuas, Beagles, you name it. Like I've been bitten by them with suits on and off, and I genuinely believe if that presser bit my arm, it could take my arm off. That's how much pressure that presser bit me with. Like, yeah, I could feel the shape of his teeth in my arm when it went in, and the suit was not worn out in that tricep area. So, yeah, man. Hemi said I wouldn't put on a suit high, bad buzz. Yeah, but you know, we laugh it off. You know what I'm saying? And this and third. I'll tell you another thing that bites hard. Them bull terriers, them little small bull terriers.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
they bite hard.
Yep. Yes.
When they used to match them and shit English style, they did it country style. They put them down and not pick them up. So there are a lot of finisher type dogs.
Yeah.
Hey, Big A saying yeah to all
I've had
these
a few
dogs
of
like
them.
he done got bit personally without the bite suit.
No, hey man, you ain't got to worry about the dog catching your ass. You got to be out there trying to get it out. You know? Nah, I had my share of bites, man. I've had my share.
Yeah, man. It's I've been bit by American Bulldogs bite too. American Bulldogs bite. Like if one of y'all has an American Bulldog and you're in my area, I would love to work with you on that American Bulldog. I honestly feel like as far as a guard dog, it's hard to match a true Johnson American Bulldog. You know, there's two variations of it, but that Johnson American Bulldog, if you got one and you got a good one, you got a good one. You know, it's a man stopper. That's a man stopping dog. But yeah. But Brother Elevated, let me get back to the Q&A. Brother Elevated, did you write on those questions earlier? Or did you have some questions did we get to yesterday?
No, I do got one I could run by you. So if somebody gets a dog from you, it could be registered as an old yellow dog, but it could also be registered as a pit bull terrier to breed into their stuff still. Are you still going to do that?
Yes, but I'll tell you this. And Crockett said Thompson and Johnson for the types of American Bulldogs. Let me clear that up real quick, Elevated. So, yes, they'll still be all my stuff will still be ADBA registered, but I look at the registry now not as making it pure pit bull. I look at it as a way to keep a track of how I'm breeding. You know, just
record keeping company.
Yeah, a record keeping company. Because honestly, with what I'm doing, I could just do online peds and track my own peds, but
that's all Bonafide was before, as a record keeping company. They didn't offer shows or nothing. Just kept your records for you.
Yeah, it still is. You know, I haven't seen a Bonafide show or magazine yet, but it is.
I think he's talking about doing it. I don't know.
But yeah, because I do want the person if they want to go in another direction, like I got a Tom Garner dog and took it to a pure Joe Woodle dog and made the dogs I have now, right? So I mean the lines that I use are quite popular lines. You know, I didn't create a new line or anything like that. But what I would caution the person to say, hey man, like, you know, I'm 3 generations in, or if I'm 10 generations in on what I'm doing, you know, why would you take that to a pure American Pit Bull Terrier at that point? You know, what is your intention? You know, because if you're marketing your dog as an American Pit Bull Terrier and these dogs epigenetically have been pushed toward dogs that are capable of man biting. That's not indicative of the true American Pit Bull Terrier. Yes, they can. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going away from it. You're going right back into it. That's fine.
I feel like people says it's not, indicative of the American Pit Bull Terrier, but all the bulldogs I grew up around would bite your ass if you was a stranger. So
yeah,
right.
I don't know if I believe most of that. Y'all can come up here. Y'all can come up here and wander around, and I won't go outside first, and we'll see how many of them will eat you up. I mean, I bet a lot of them's gonna bite your ass.
Yeah.
Out of 20-something dogs, you'll be bit once or twice.
Yeah, I would look at it like this, man. I would look at it like if a purist American Pit Bull Terrier person brought a dog for me, I would expect them to have my dog as the dog they put on the edge of the yard, like the weakest point in the yard, to kind of just look like and a dog that can handle itself on a pit bull yard that kind of keeps the thieves at bay,
Yep.
Or some American Pit Bull Terrier owners, they're smarter dog, or their dog that just ain't quite their stick. They'll make it their house dog. That's kind of what I'm looking at the old yellow dog as being. It'll be just fine on the chain spot. It's bulldog blood there. Bulldog blood made it, but its purpose and its uses are more for people like me. I like to go like hiking. Yeah, utility. It's a fighting dog. If a coyote jumps out on me, I don't doubt my dog can handle itself. I'm not going to be scared. I walk at 3:00 in the morning to avoid the public eye on my dogs. So, like with just the situations that I put myself into, I like having a dog that I know can handle itself. But
it's a way of unassociating with the old school, typical use of the American Pit Bull Terrier, but still saying it's a man or beast dog.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the closest thing I can say is I'm taking everything I like from the American Pit Bull Terrier community, and then the things I learned from the Malinois community from being with them for about 5 years, and adding the training side, the aspect to it. Dogs that can do both. Dogs that can do both is like what you'd see on my yard.
When you cross the stuff to the Mason stuff, you're gonna get pretty good success. Because most of them will show interest in biting somebody. If you pointed them towards that at a young age, they would be trained to where if they see the sleeve, they'd want to bite, but then they would defensively. Like Daniel had Jarvis for 3 days, and he was walking down the road in South Carolina, and a dude wandered out of the bushes on him, and Jarvis almost bit that dude. Daniel barely got him. He come out way too close on him. Daniel was mad as hell because he was like, damn, he almost made him bite him. And I was like, shit, there ain't nothing you can do if he does.
Yeah.
And you don't want to get bit by Jarvis. He's got a mouth like a Malinois. His teeth are perfect.
Another thing I wanted to say too is none of my dogs are trained to pursue and bite. And what I mean by that is I never want an unlawful bite. I never want to have an unlawful bite. Yeah. Just like with my firearm, if I discharged my firearm, I had to genuinely feel that myself or the person I was protecting was in danger. And so 6 foot in most states, a 6 foot leash is your sphere of influence with your dog, right? So I don't want dogs that are going to be pursuant of a person, and your dogs are very, they're very, very balanced. They maintain their perimeter, and so
well, hell, that dude was real close to Daniel because he walks him with a 2 foot leash right beside him.
Yeah.
So that dude was way too close for comfort.
Yeah, man. But no, that was a good question. But to answer it blankly and clearly, you could I'm not going to cross anything else into them that's not already with ADBA or one of the other American Pit Bull Terrier registries. That is the foundation stock that I'm using to make my offshoot. Just like the Staffy guys did.
And by doing that, you'll probably have a lot less people be like, hey, you got any prospects ready to go and shit like that in your messenger? Just stupid questions.
Yes.
Block automatically.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now.
Hey,
prospect
you go.
is not a good word.
Yeah,
that's one of the words we shouldn't use a lot.
Gotcha. You gonna answer show enough question?
What do you say? Let me see.
He say, Dre. You messy, man.
He said, Dre, somebody asked, will you be doing Top Dog Channel moments on the YouTube as well, like that weekend?
He messy.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
You will bring up old stuff, don't you, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so for my top 10 channel thing, I think I will start bringing up highlighted moments from shows that I thought were iconic, moments that'll never be forgotten, or moments that we wish we'd be forgotten, but once we put them on the internet, because I think it does put a level of onus on what content you're allowed to spill out of your platform. That was not one of my best moments by any means. It had a lot of trench coat mafia undertones, and yeah, man, that was crazy. But yeah, let me see. I got another question from Hemi. Let's hey, thank you, Hemi, for letting me digress. Hemi says, Dre, is the temperament of the dog the most important quality to consider before bite work and start? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There are dogs that are too aggressive. Like my kamikaze dog is too aggressive for me to ever deliberately train her to bite.
Yeah, like Haywood would be a lawsuit if I trained him to bite somebody.
Yeah, absolutely.
He already wants to anyways.
Yeah,
and there's Malinois that don't make the cut. And I think people don't realize that. Like when I deal with Malinois, you have a higher percentage that do make the cut. Out of a litter of 7, I would expect 4 to 5 to make the cut. Whereas with what I'm doing, I would expect, out of a litter of 7, I expect at least 2 or 3 to make the cut. To not only want to bite, but to only want to bite when told to do so. Like earlier today, like if y'all watched the live, I stick my hand, Saki is clamped on to my brake stick, and I stick my hand in his mouth because my dogs, they've been trained not only to bite, but to bite a targeted area. So when he feels me, my flesh, my scent go inside of his mouth, even though he doesn't want to let the brake stick go, my hands are fine. There's no blood on my hands. My dogs it's a focused bite. Now, a dog that is just a savage, like berserker style of dog, if I lived in the woods, it's all dependent upon your where you're staying at and your lifestyle. I could have berserkers if I lived in the woods, but I live residential. That's not realistic, and I got kids. When my kids are older and they leave and they grow up, I might have a berserker on the yard, but that's not something I would put to the public. That would be for my personal use, like my 3 o'clock in the morning walks, or just a situation arises where I know there's gonna be a volatile situation. I would want that berserker with me in that situation. So, but as far as like just walking and doing my day-to-day, Saki's my go-to dog because he is balanced. If a lady sees him and they don't got respect for the dog and they, can I pet your dog? As they're touching the dog, Saki's not gonna bite them. But that same sudden movement with Kazi, she might respond. She's like, "Whoa, like the fuck are you doing?" And doing those quick little nips. So there's definitely the temperament and the balance of the dog's personality are definitely required before I would ever think about doing training with that dog. Good question, James.
That's not a concept I've heard talked about a lot though. Mal's not making the cut because of being too aggressive, and I mean I bet there is a lot of them.
Yeah, just like how they say pit bulls are fight crazy. There's Malinois that are bite crazy. Like they literally want to bite everything in front of them, and bite work is only a part of training. So if this dog can't do all the other training, who gives a shit if it bites or not? You know what I'm saying? I have a guaranteed lawsuit, like you said. I have a guaranteed lawsuit on my yard. I don't want that.
So while we're on the topic of biting, I got a question. So you go through all this and make another breed, the old yeller dogs, and they bite, and I get one, and then they bite somebody, and the media still says pit bull bit somebody, like they do staffs or bullies.
Right.
So the one thing I would say about this is with the old yeller dogs, if you get a dog from me, you have to be somebody that's on the up and up. You have to be very, very public, which means that everybody, you have to have some kind of social media presence, and everybody knows that's an old yeller dog, right? Like we're not as clandestine as the American Pit Bull Terrier community. If my dog bites somebody right now, you can go on YouTube and find my videos and say that motherfucker was breeding these old yeller dogs, and he said it, and that's one of them old yeller dogs right there. That is not a pit bull. You get what I'm saying? Like you can clearly like point out that is a fucking old yellow dog. He said it's Shogun certified. He stamped it and it bit somebody.
We told y'all that shit was gonna happen. Now we told you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, the level of onus is there because now what happens is if I trust you to give you a dog, you know, then that means that you also understand that level of scrutiny is on you because if you get a dog from me, you're not going to get a dog from me and be private. You know, like I'm not here to sell dogs. You know, you want it because you believe in what I'm doing and you want one of these dogs. You know what I'm saying? And you want everything that comes with that, to include the negative publicity.
Well, I can tell you, you're lucky as hell. If I named my bloodline the old yellow dogs, I'd have litters of solid black dogs. I'd never get a yellow dog again. I ain't that lucky.
Hey, hold on. Let me. Hey, Shonuff is funny as hell, y'all. Like, I'm gonna have a
man. He's going in.
Called Question for Shonuff. Shonuff said, somebody said, remember when Drake put the Timbs on the Timbs on with the sword and went to the hood woods ready to ride for the boys?
Yes, we do.
Shonuff, you messy, man.
Yeah. Hold on, he got another one. He said, hold on. Okay, he posted that one. All right. Yellow One said, we can't let the media win. Can't let them label dogs that are not our breed. Absolutely. And that's exactly why I want to be as public as possible with the movement.
Yeah, we have all the power to be the media. We have all the power to be the media. Some of this media could get seen more than the news does.
Okay, so
if shared correctly.
Absolutely. So Yellow One, I'm gonna tell you when I was like the reason why I wasn't able to jump off the porch was because during that time while you had the whole thing going on, they was hating on you, man. One of my brothers got into it with another YouTube channel. The channel likes to talk about putting on the Timbs and fighting and stuff, and so I made a video and I pulled a J. Cole. You know, before J. Cole pulled the whole thing with him and Kendrick and Drake and all them, I pulled the same thing. You know, I was like, you know, I made a diss video. It was very well thought out. You know, I was very, very fact based, and I realized that I didn't want my channel to be based upon the drama that I could bring to the game because at that time, to me, and my mindset was, if I'm going to represent the American Pit Bull Terrier, I never want to put out negative content because if I'm a spokesman for the breed and I'm doing all this negative bullshit, online bullshit, trash talking. And I'm a sponsor for the breed, a spokesman for the breed, that negatively affects the breed. So I took the video down, and the video, man, it did like 1,000 views in like the first day. But I took it down because I don't care about the views for the negativity. And with the old yellow dog, I can be a little bit more messy, not because I want to be messy, but because at this point, I'm the spokesman for my breed, not for a breed that I share with other people. Yeah. But go ahead, Elevate. I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, that was a good answer to that. I'll think of another one here in a minute that I was thinking about while watching that video.
Somebody said, Drake, you got all them dogs and you don't do nothing with them. That was a bar.
Showed up, don't forget. Shit. I bet you got that fucking video recorded, man. Hey, I did say that, but where was the line? That's the only question I asked is where was the line? What I said. I will never blast another person and not come through with what I think is logical and sound. Because I'm a sociology major working on a master's in psychology, and what that means to me is this: if I'm going to have an argument with anybody, it's not going to be based upon what's called ad hominem. Ad hominem is when you attack the person as opposed to the topic at hand. You know, I'm like, okay, I can't outthink you. I cannot outlogic you, but I can attack you as a person because there's something about you I can make people laugh at and make them lose track of how volatile what you're saying to me is.
Yeah, it's almost like picking their flaw and target it instead of staying on topic.
Yeah, it's like you know how you get your girl or your ex or somebody with some facts, and they be like, well, that's what that's why, man. That's why you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember Never mind. I don't even want to be messy. I don't even want to be messy. But
Yeah,
I remember.
let's show up be messy, man. Let's show.
Man.
Yeah, man.
You mentioned Kaiser earlier. We got a year-old son off of him, just like him, identical to him, and we've been thinking about letting him go to somebody else that's in the community somewhere, taking the shows or add him to their breeding program, whatever. He's a pretty tight-bred dog. He's 2 times Mason. Your sound cut out, Dre.
Oh yeah.
I like old Blueprint Kennels, man. He does similar work to the work I do, and he's closer in your area, and he keeps a large yard. Y'all know right now, like until I retire, I can't keep a large yard because my biggest issue right now with keeping a large yard is this: I can be tasked to move at any time. If they say go to Afghanistan, we're not in Afghanistan. Right? They say go to here or there, I gotta go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, y'all. That was my wife. She came and let me know dinner is about to be served. So elevated. I'm gonna get a foot of you and you and other brothers, man. And y'all, if y'all got any more questions and stuff, then we'll shut this thing down in about 5 or 10 minutes, man. Because showing up, I'm not gonna lie. Like I think it's funny. Like personally, like none of the questions he asked, or none of the things somebody said. Like I could do a whole segment on somebody said, and that shit would be fucking hilarious to me. And but yeah, man, that's just what it is. I did what I did. I got real messy this summer. I felt bad about it because as far as sponsorship goes, it took me longer to get sponsors because of the messiness. So yeah, man.
I agreed 100% on that. I need a dog food sponsor.
Yeah. Because like that's where the real money is sponsorship, man. That's where the real money is sponsorship. And
it is.
But at the same time, I don't want to lose myself trying to get sponsors either. Like I want to be honest and authentic, but at the same time professional. Because it is a business. You are your brand. Yeah. But brothers, I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. Go around the room. Parting remarks. If y'all got any unfired rounds y'all want to get off, get them off, and then I'm gonna shut it down and go in here and have Sunday supper with the family.
Yeah, man. It's your boy Big Game. You know what it is, man. Digital Dog Show coming up. Make sure you show up and show out. And word to the wise man is pecan, not pecan. Right.
That's hilarious.
You know what it is, man. That's all love, man. Bulldog Brady Bunch, man. Keep your head high on the sword, man.
Hey, that other video looked like the Bulldog Brady Bunch. There's like 9 people in it.
Yeah. That's how it be sometimes, man.
I didn't get the notification for that shit, so I missed it.
Yeah. Sometimes YouTube be doing its thing, man.
Yeah, I swear that's on purpose. I swear it is.
Yeah.
To mess up people's views.
Yep.
Joe, you going in the back chat after the show?
Yeah, I'll go in the back chat, man. We'll kick it, man. But like I said, I'm at 6% of my battery life right now, so even that won't be long. But I do like what Yellow One said. He said, "Dre, sometimes you got to respond to the shit." Shannon Sharp has hella sponsors, and he responds to the bullshit. Absolutely, but he also has publicists that help him respond in a way that certain sponsors are still going to back him. I don't have a team looking at sponsors because like you got when you got a real management team like he has. You got certain sponsors that are like, okay, cool. As long as you don't blast this other brand or this or a non-competitor, a cooperative agency, you're good. And he has a team that kind of edits that for him. So that's also like on from the creator side of things, man. There's a lot of politic bullshit that goes into it, and as of right now, my main goal is to get sponsored by the dog food that I feed my dogs. I want free dog food. I want free dog foods. If I can get free dog food. It ain't about the money, man. Give me free dog food and free medical care.
And Shannon Sharp be rocking them purses, man. He be rocking them purses, man.
Yeah, Pretty Rob, salute, bro. We about to get out of here, man, but we gonna go in the back chat for a little bit. One of y'all great brothers could post the link to the chat, so if they want to come in and just kick it with us in the back chat for a little bit, that's fine. And I see that South Bottom Kennels, once again, South Bottom Kennels Dog Show, February 15th in New Iberia, Louisiana. Be there. Brother Crockett is doing a raffle for a raffled off puppy there. The price is going to be at the show, so take some extra money with you, and you got time. Also, we're going to bring back some of our Wednesday night lives. So if you ain't got the money, you can come on there and win the money. All right, you can come on there and we'll start doing the Name That Dogs again. We'll start doing all that stuff at the break of the year, so you can get your money up before you go to the shows to have a little bit of gas money or whatever it is you're trying to collect. All you got to do is get knowledgeable about the dogs and answer questions.
Yeah.
Elevated, I didn't give you a chance to get your stuff off because I know you got your channel. You got your channel growing again, so I'm gonna give you a chance to plug as well, sir.
Yeah, it's Elevated Kennels 828, probably 8285. I'm gonna start posting on there, doing some different type of topics and stuff. So, since I moved, I got a lot of content.
Okay.
It's been hell.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And we got to do follow-up interviews. Everybody who I've interviewed in the past, Elevated, Voodoo,
I shared all my interviews to my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of content on there. It's on the community.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, man. So with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna hit y'all with a Christian watchword again. I always try to do it at the end of our shows. If you don't believe in that, that's cool. Go ahead and exit the show right now. Exit stage left. There's no smoke. I don't force it on anybody, but I do want to let my light shine so that others may see my good works and know Him through me. Okay. So for those of y'all who are so inclined, please bow your heads with me while I give you the Christian watchword. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent, one from another. Amen.
Amen, brother.
All right, everybody. Peace out.